Bill, we understand the storm just made landfall near Jamaica. Walk us through what the folks there are now experiencing.
Well, in New Hope, they're in the eye. So hopefully there's no one there, first off. Hopefully they all evacuated because you don't want to be in this eye wall because that's where everything's going to be decimated. That's where the towns are going to be uninhabitable with a powerful storm like this. So this is the eye. So we're looking at a colorized version of it so it can clearly show us where the center is. Here's Black River, fishing village, about 4,000 people. Just to the west of that's Crawford, and just to the west of that is a town called White House, Jamaica, and then it's New Hope, Jamaica, and that's where the official landfall is, and that's where the eye is over the center right now. If you were right here looking up, you went through the eye, just horrific, and now it's clear as could be, and sometimes the birds even start chirping again or whatever else, but then they're going to go through that backside shortly. So the next area to the north that we're going to have to watch is Montego Bay closely. And by the way, the official landfall, 185, ties it for the strongest we've ever recorded for winds with Dorian a couple of years ago in the Bahamas, and it also, with the pressure, ties a 1935 hurricane in the Florida Keys. We've never had, so this ties for strongest winds and lowest pressure. So this is very historic. Here's a visible satellite picture and show you the next major town that we're going to have to watch going through that northern eye wall and eventually through the eye is Cambridge. And it now looks like I can't see Montego Bay missing the eye at this point. They may not go through the clear of the eye, but they're at least going to go the destructive eye wall where the strongest winds are, and that's where the heaviest rain's going to be. At this point, it'd be better if they did go through the eye and got a little break, but they may go through that western portion of the eye and be in it for 2.5 hours straight of just, Category 5 hurricane. That's going to be horrific. So here's how the forecast plays out. So this was the path from the hurricane center. Notice that northeast movement. We haven't seen that. There may be some friction going on with the elevations just inland that has made the storm turn more to the west. We do think eventually that northeast motion is going to continue here, but it hasn't yet. So that's going to take it off the coast roughly about 3, maybe 4 p.m. And then it's done with Jamaica. It may try to reorganize a little bit, at least the eye. Looks like a Category 4 as it goes into Cuba. This is a pretty remote area. There's not a lot of population here, some high, big mountains. Landslides will be a big problem, highways, stuff like that. But, Santiago de Cuba is going to be on the edge of those hurricane force winds. And Guantanamo here looks like the base that we have is just going to see tropical storm type conditions. So, again, Kingston, you're as close right now to the storm center as you're going to get. This is the worst that the winds will be. You'll still be periods of rain. But I think, guys, everyone in the Kingston area is going to be looking at this. We caught a break, and there's going to be about a 48-hour blackout period where we don't even know how bad it is on the western end. May give everyone like a sense that it's not that horrific. This is going to be horrific. This is going to look like a powerful tornado tore a 15-mile wide stretch right through the western portion from near that Black River and possibly up here towards Montego Bay, maybe towards Falmouth. So that's what we'll be watching the next couple hours. It happened. History happened a couple minutes ago with one of the most powerful hurricanes in our lifetimes we'll ever see making landfall.
Bill, thank you for being here, and we will check back in with you shortly.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.